So this roundabout, what happened was, I wonder if they had to correct it. Now, people are mad about this roundabout in Kentucky, but this got on my radar somewhere else. They made a video showing how not to use a roundabout, like as a PSA, and then people on took that video and posted it on Twitter and Facebook. Like, look at these idiots just driving on the wrong lane. And then a lot of people fell for it. And then in the comments, you had to say a lot of people were like, no, that was the video how not to use it.
You took out that 30-second clip. And
yeah, they just, they played the game.
Man, it is weird how there's some states that are like roundabout states. Like every exit, you're about to hop off a roundabout, and then you go from there. And then there's other states that you run into one, and it's like, okay. Like, Connecticut's kind of one of those states.
They don't have a lot there.
No, Connecticut's one. If you come up to a roundabout, it's like, all right, everybody,
slow.
Everyone buckled in the back.
They've been proven to be much better for traffic flow and traffic patterns.
Yes.
In Australia, it's all they have. There's not a lot of lights, or no. There's definitely got to be some lights. But it's like all roundabouts when I live there. And then in New Jersey, there's a lot. When you go on 46 to go down the shore, it's like all the exits and intersections are roundabouts. I just hit a bunch going to Red Bank.
I guess when we went out for my mom's birthday down the shore, and we did that drive, and there were a bunch.
Yeah, so they're common. If they're in your everyday life, they're good. But yeah, they have been proven to be better.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be one of those things that's probably funny to track when roundabouts got figured out. What states said yes, what states said no, and then
every city built after that.
A couple politicians dig their feet in for 10 years, and you're a roundabout state or you're not. It's weird.
Roundabouts have a Wikipedia. You think there's a guy credited for inventing them?
Probably, right?
That's a pretty cool invention.
It's
Engineers use the term modern roundabout to refer to junctions installed after 1960 that incorporate various design rules to increase safety. Both modern and non-modern roundabouts, however, may bear street names or be identified colloquially by local names such as circle, road circle, traffic circle, rotary, rotunda, or island.
That invention feels this kind of the same vein as what we did with the lineup joke and Boondock Saints and the switch them.
So North America didn't introduce roundabouts until the 1990s. So that's really young.
It's recent.
In the 1960s, they started getting put into Australia and Europe in the 70s. There's something called a balcony roundabout. There's all different types. When I was in Australia, I remember going to this class. Dude, you know how a lot of people, or I always talk in America, the education system doesn't teach little kids life lessons at all?
Sure.
It's just how to read a textbook and how to do this and no actual tangible how to survive in the world. Yeah. Australia is the opposite. They only taught how to survive in society, and we did no... I've told this before. When I moved back to the U.S., I had no idea what a textbook was when I was in 4th grade. And my mom said I really struggled with learning from a book instead of just learning by doing. Australia was much more learning by doing. We had a whole week where we would spend an hour on bikes going through a fake city of roundabouts and turning right and turning left and traffic flow and go from point A to point B, but use this shortcut, now use the highway. And we were all on bikes in this big open parking lot that had a fake highway town system. And I remember learning about roundabouts there.
Yeah. That's good, man. I mean,
And you got tickets too. There was police. It was I guess some government set it up and schools would come. But I got a ticket for going the wrong way. And then I was put in ticket jail and I had to sit out for 10 minutes. And then they made it fun, games.
Sure.
It's,
I mean, the older you get, the different ages in the chat can chime in. But yeah, it all starts to make sense why your parents cared so much about the board meetings and how they're going to teach kids and stuff and what we're going to do. Because, yeah, it affects a generation. God, some of the life stuff.
stuff we
tough.
expect people to just figure out.
Like, how does every high school student not have to take like an actual life financial like lessons class?
Like we had, like in my high school, we had to take financial literacy, which is like a step in the right direction. But like, can you make a class that's like no, like this is how you pay your taxes?
Yeah, like make it applicable. Like if you have this much coming in and you're doing this and you wanna, I don't know,
dude. And I'm not even talking about. If anyone doesn't know, I lived in Australia from age 8 to 10.
Yeah.
So it's not part of driver's ed. They were teaching us at a really young age, so it got instilled over time, just like how do the roads and the lights and the streets work. That was like kind of the
Aaron
thing.
says there's a place in Long Island called Safety Town.
Oh, that's probably similar. So maybe some places do have it.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's probably local schools and local government type stuff.
Someone else in the
there's
chat
a couple
said
safety
that.
towns.
Someone else in the chat said that the style like is called MVP 47 MVP DP, and I found that, and they have a Yankees one, and I'm gonna buy it. It's $11.
Okay.
And we'll see if that's the right thing.
That'd be cool.
And then if it is, Katie's gonna be so pissed when she sees a package and it's a hat.
Yeah, you might have to snag that one.
I'll get it shipped to the office.
Yeah.
Oh, done.
That's called adulting, kids. That should be a class in our school we're making.
Yeah. My dad told me that whenever we get McDonald's and we come home and we throw it out on the side of the house in the garbage and don't tell Mom I got your McDonald's, and you pick up the bag that's already in the garbage, you put the McDonald's underneath it, and then you put that's life skills. That's my dad taught me that skill. That's called how to sneak around.
Some kids don't get that.
And you better eat your full dinner so Mom doesn't get on to us.
How to be tastefully sneaky.
Yeah, like, we're not like doing anything wrong here. We're just a little hungry for McDonald's on the
just
way home
something she
from
wouldn't
practice.
We both have a young Joe Pesci teaching that class, right?
Yeah.